Hey, hey, Molly.
All right, I should have everything done that needs doing. Hi, Molly. Hello, Jimmy. Hi, Aaron. Hello, Merv.
Hey, 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 hey. Right, well, I can actually see the barns from my position.
I'll move around a little bit because I'm fairly sure I'm close to you.
Here you are.
All right, for food, or do you want some?
No, I'm 3/4 at the moment. I've got my backup tuna.
Yeah, have a couple anyway.
Oh,
Saves me carrying them.
oh, thank you.
Look really small. Why are you so small?
I'm downhill.
Ah, that's okay. Remember that for real life situations. what our wants, our needs are.
Just really upgrading gillies and
Oh, I've got
ACOG.
duct tape.
Oh,
We don't need those.
I have 3 bottles that we can, if you've used up bottles.
I've got one worn, 2 worn, and 1 damaged. Oh, I think I was a little bit busy as well.
Yeah, drop that and I'll knock you up.
Drop the damaged one as well because I won't have the space to take them all. 2 worn and a pristine then. Oops, shit.
Oh, I can knock you up too if you want. I've got 3 bottles.
Okay, hi Andy. Hi Ted.
There's one. Yeah, so you've got 2 pristine, 2 worn.
Don't actually have the space for the duct tape. Well, I do.
I'll knock up. I can knock up the last one. Then we can just leave it, can't we? It's only got 25% left on it. If you want to take that suppressor as well, you can do. If not, I don't mind.
I've got 4 in total on me, which is a kilogram.
Yeah, I've got. I can take it. It's not a problem. It's just I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pristine and a damaged, and one of them's on my DMR.
Just dump the damaged one. It only gets 1 shot, doesn't it? It will be ruined after that.
It does. So what I'll do is I'll probably just put it on my DMR, and then my first shot out of my gun's going to be.
So what is it we actually need?
6 times ACOG and an upgraded ghillie if possible.
Okay, so it's crash sites and handbags and glad rags, basically.
Yeah.
Go this way.
Indeedy.
Hi, Jason. Harvested some beetroot today and pickled it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It looked really, really good.
Nice.
No imperfections at all.
Cool. I should really get round to that with eggs. Pickling eggs. Because I just get so many eggs.
Oh, you get to, yes, I see what you mean. You've got too many eggs.
Yeah, we get 6 eggs a day. 5 if we pissed them off.
I would recommend growing it though. It absolutely needed nothing. It didn't get attacked by anything, and it just grew. I had it in a big sort of like a builder's bucket. You know, they're big plastic buckets with a handle on each side. That you see builders would use. So I found a couple of those discarded. I just picked them up and brought them home, and put a few holes in them, and used them as planters. And
Nice.
Grew about 6. And I had 2. I put 6 in each bucket, and yeah, just didn't need to do a thing. You know, just get rid of some of the weeds.
Yeah.
And within about 2 months, maybe 6 weeks, size of an orange. They're the best apparently, small orange. So I pulled about 5 or 6 of them up today. Was able to redistribute the others so they've got more space to grow, because they were getting made a little bit by the big ones.
Crowded out.
Yeah. Hi Jack. How rapid?
I've really not done anything this year. I've got some strawberries and some blackberries on the go, and the blackberry.
They're from last year anyway, are they?
The blackberries and the strawberries are basically, as you know, they're pretty much perpetual once they're in an environment, and they're in a fairly secluded planter box. So I just keep the occasional weed. I think it does get in there. Pull that out, and there you go. And the blackberries. Maybe jump. I've always been there. Yeah. Always been there in the garden, so at the bottom of the garden. So I'm gonna, because we replaced the fence now, I'm gonna this year take some of the blackberries that are a bit dodge when we pull them off and replant them. See if we can get some extra.
Oh, raspberries not. I was thinking of blackberries for some reason.
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
Yeah. See if we can get some extra bushes going.
Well, you don't normally need to do anything with those. They just go. They're just prolific.
Yeah, it's pretty decent down there because it's right where the chickens are. So it's just on the outside of the chickens. So any of the dirt or anything the chickens kick out of their area, we sweep onto them. So it's like pretty much fertilised soil.
Yeah. Well, Sam, they delivered the entire fence. Yes.
Yes, they did.
SCG.
Although this was the one we had to do before Christmas. This blackberry bush we've got is thornless, which is quite nice.
Gormless.
Gormless. It's gormless and thornless.
How can it be thornless? Thornless.
How can it be?
How can it be thornless? You keep on making me say the N instead of N. Thornless.
Well, it just is. It's just a species that grows that doesn't have any thorns on it.
Never heard of it.
Yep, that's one we got. So it'll be interesting to see if when I
Oh.
plant the blackberries, and if anything grows, whether they grow with thorns or not. Because it could be they're a crossbreed. And most plants that are crossbreeds will only when they produce fruit and seeds, they will only produce it from one of the two breeds they've been produced from.
Hmm. We are out and about looking for crash sites and convoys. That's what we're needing for a ghillie for Toby and 6 times ACOG he's been looking for a month.
Yeah, something like that.
What's that? Was that you going? Your
Yeah,
phone must do something strange.
No, somebody's going down the road. Got the window open.
You on a fucking 2-stroke lawnmower?
He probably was. Or his Ford Fiesta is got everything removed from it, so it just sounds like a two-stroke lawnmower.
Bobo tip was that you drop a splint, it always points north. See how that can be of any use whatsoever. Can you, Toby?
Unless you're completely fucking lost and you need to know which way is north, south, east,
I suppose,
west.
yeah, I hadn't even thought about that.
Also, a watch pot doesn't boil.
What that mean?
I don't know. It just popped into my head. And, you know, the out of context, a dropped splint always points north, kind of similar nonsense comment.
Yeah, I can see the benefit of it, if you, but I don't know what the chances are. It must probably be 1 in a million that will find someone will find that useful.
Because you always spawn in facing east,
North, apparently.
north. One of those things of where when you log out, it just doesn't bother saving certain states of your character.
Well, no, I think when you log in from a save character, it's wherever you were. But when you fresh spawn, you face north.
I don't know. The other day when you were having trouble and I logged in and logged out, when I logged back in again, it made me. I logged out facing a particular way, and I was facing a different way when I logged back in.
Oh.
It could just be at that particular point because I hadn't really moved. It hadn't bothered to update the value. I was thinking more the fact that it doesn't bother to say whether you're climbing a ladder or something like that.
Of course, you could make the splint and find out which north is. Yeah, I was thinking that 1 in a million, because it's very rare that you actually find a splint. But I hadn't considered the very fact that you could drop it for direction.
Well,
might be more to this.
is it just splints, or could it be any item?
I don't know. I'll drop these and let's see. Well, it's facing straight up. That's no good.
That must be north then. Well, the
That's
handle's
facing
pointing-
south.
Well, the handle's facing north.
But yeah, but if I change position and face this way, it doesn't work.
No.
Hey, it's me. Oh, we're getting the shit weather over with right at the start.
Yeah.
Stop in a sec.
What's a ball? I did end up doing quite a bit of gardening today, though. Just getting it back into a bit of shape, filling up the garden waste in, ready to be collected.
I do often go into my garden and think, well, I don't know, I think I've actually got anything to do, and then several hours later, and worn out.
Yeah, this is mostly just sort of mowing the lawn, trimming hedges and whatnot, cutting the bay tree back because it had gone wild in the last little while.
It's gardening weather. It's going to get warmer as well.
Yeah. That's why I thought I'd do it today so I don't have to go outside.
I was about to run to that thinking it was a crash site.
Well, something crashed over there, just not the sort of thing we were looking for.
My stamina's so low. Did stumble across a 4 times ACOG, but I didn't pick it up.
No,
You said you didn't want it. You just want the
yeah.
nice one.
It's either the RDS, for the fact that I've then got a little nice little dot to shoot with, or the 6x ACOG.
Yeah, well, the 6x gives you both, so there you go. Surely.
Yeah, because the 4x is I can see somebody at 800 meters, but they're pretty hard to hit.
Mm. My psyche.
What I like about the ACOG is because it's got the ranging on it. I can quickly just adjust the ranging on the fly without having to be hitting buttons on the keyboard.
Yeah. Video tomorrow. Yes, a rare Sunday launch for a video. It's only a shorter video.
I'll have to finish off the other one. I still haven't actually had a chance to sit down and watch it all the way through.
I don't like those shots one little bit.
No.
They're nowhere.
Nowhere, and they're baity.
The apprentice beta rather than the master beta.
Indeed.
I tell you what it has done is put a different angle on where I'd run down here normally. I'd be in those trees, and I also would like to go to the spot to look at Noby, and I don't want to do that. It takes us closer to them.
Yeah.
But, you know, much prefer to give someone a legit chance that turned up in that field to the left than one over there that might not be playing it.
Totally.
Oh shit, we can't check Noby, Starry anyway because it's
Gassed.
bombed out.
See the gas from here.
So I guess we go this way and probably Opportino. Next convoy.
Yeah. But we can see if those zombies are like medical and whatnot. Somebody maybe in the western edge of town.
May have sprinted away from that very strike. It was a Brian bear under the tree. I don't remember it. My visibility's terrible. It's so misty.
Should be able to see it. Should be able to see any zombies though.
Yeah, I can't see much. Zombie-wise. Let me just run this field.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that was come in red 9. Your time is up.
That's a gun I would like to see back in the game. Just as like a low-level tier 1 pistol.
Yeah, even if they wanted to delete the P1, there's no purpose.
Yeah, just because it's got the internal magazine, so you don't have to worry about finding a magazine, the rounds, and the gun. You just got to get the gun and the rounds, and you're sorted.
Yeah, there's less maintenance.
Yeah. Like another thing that wouldn't be too bad would be an early starter is maybe the trumpet, just because it had that collapsible nature.
It's utterly shit though.
Yeah. Realistically, it's a hard sell because even a chain transporter does exactly what it should do. It doesn't take up much space.
Because we have so much storage space, the collapsible side of things is never going to get used.
Like, I quite like the rack.
I like a nice rack.
But they never... They put the Scorpion in and back in, and they redid all the guns and never put it back.
No. Those are with the tier fucking 3. Thank you very much. Good evening. Hi, Monkey Dust.
I would also like to see either an alternative to the noob tube, either like an underslung 203 launcher for something like an M4, or a smaller standalone one. Like give it piss poor accuracy and zero ranging. Just as something to use just something to be able to launch the grenades, because you find the grenades way more than you find the M79.
There was talk yesterday about underhand throwing of grenades as well. How good would that be? It's in Tarkov.
Yeah, like if you just want to post it around the corner.
Yeah, or just roll it down some stairs instead of just going and then it bounces off 4 things before it lands right by your feet.
Because then you could just have it as a single action, single.
Yeah, you don't have to stand there like posing for a little bit, then posing a little bit more. Pairs at my feet. which makes actually using grenades pretty dangerous and difficult.
Yeah, because you can.
Into one.
Yeah. And dangerous for everybody, not just for. That can totally backfire on yourself. As well, you're not. Obviously, the action, like with guns like you could at best you're walking forward. Still, so you still got a bit more mobility than you've got when you've got the you've got your throw action, overarm throw. But yeah, no, I like that.
Acid. Done on those low walls the other day.
Oh.
I was just poking my nose into VMC. I'd been sat there for 2 or 3 minutes and I got shot from probably about 15 metres. Only just hear his footsteps when you watch the replay back and have the volume on. Like it was really windy, sort of masking it a bit. That said, I still think we run up them.
Okay.
One of those scenarios, it just wouldn't have happened had the two of us been there. And if it had happened, you'd have got the guy.
Yeah, one of us would have. Chance could be that he may not have shot at you. He may have shot at me instead.
Well, the theory is when I'm down the scope looking at stuff, you're CQB, and unless we're exceptionally safe, or we need eyes somewhere, we need 4 eyes.
Yeah. Hence the ACOG. And I can do both.
Let's go to Grish. Convoy's there loads of times for
Okay.
Or we can cut straight across the airfield to Lopatino. Be dangerous.
Yes, it would be.
I'm tempted to get a torch on the go, but it doesn't look very promising above.
No, it's still very, very overcast.
There we go.
As if by magic.
think that might have been us in the opening of that vid? Which is the opening of that vid? Happens at the start. Come on, go. Hello, Powder. I am a big old bush, and Toby's a sort of small old bush.
You're the evergreen, I'm the sort of green.
If we go to the right here, there's a stream runs through. Got a couple of tabs there.
Yeah, I've got 2 left. I need to, I think it's empty, so perfect. Like at the very least, a ghillie hat would be nice. At least that way, my down to my waist, my profile isn't broken up. Or should I say, profile is broken up. How are your boots and stuff?
My boots do need a bit of touching, but might get lucky at one of these sites. I've got the means to fix, but still damaged, I think.
Yeah, I've got 25% on a kit, so if you want,
Oh, they're badly damaged, so I better.
I'll drop you my kit. That'll take you,
Yeah,
pick you up.
Help your stam.
To be honest, my stamina is not too bad.
I'm at a quarter.
Yeah, I'm probably about 30%. So I don't mind taking your leather sewing kit.
Well, if I'm going to use it, I might as well use mine and get it up done. I can do it twice. That'll kill mine.
Okay. The most annoying thing for me about my ammo is that I've got a stack of tracer 308s and a stack of non-tracer. They're both 10 in each stack, and I can't combine the stacks.
Does that mean your gun's mixed?
Possibly, which is not an issue. If it's like I would prefer to be able to mix my stacks, so every second, third round was a tracer round, just for fun putting down. Not so much for a DMR, but
Just drying off my face covering.
cool. But certainly for AKs and any of the ARs,
that was enough. Face covering was enough just to get me out of blue.
Yeah, me too.
My ghillie suit's ruined. I don't know if it was last time we were playing.
I think you had said it was pretty jiggered, but don't know whether it was ruined.
I don't recall even what happened when I carried on, but I did get involved in some stuff.
Like all it really does is it changes your profile ever so slightly and takes on a slightly different.
Yeah, you can see through it a bit easier.
It's a bit easier to see beyond, but it will still provide cover. That's the only thing it won't do is provide any thermal value, will it?
Well, I couldn't take it off when I went up the tower. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Well, that is a bit of an issue. Crash site's not here. Okay. Might as well have a look down the high street.
Mm-hmm. We're not close enough to the petrol station for a detonation, are we?
The zombies just spawned in, so we can move. No, you haven't seen the end of that video. You will be amazed. When I said we was going to run across the airfield, I was actually serious.
Yeah. If we die, we die. You know, I'm a reasonably YOLO person.
Wondering whether or not it's actually worth making a torch first and getting the stamina, because that will be a bit of a killer across the airfield.
How many EpiPens you got?
Just the one.
Ah.
I don't actually have any bandages either, so it's not an option.
You not got any fabs, or is it just fabs you got?
Yeah, you can make it with fabs.
Fabs are like the, in my view, fabs are the pre-made torch topper. You get your spiky stick, your pointy stick, and you just
Ram it up the hole.
yeah, basically take a light to it, done.
Might be a bit compact. Like it probably needs something. Get it interested.
Yeah, you'd want to dip your wick in something.
Before you stick your what's it up the hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe some salad cream.
I don't know how useful that would be. But you know, if you like putting salad cream on everything.
Curse this darkness, yeah. It's not been bad rain-wise. We haven't had to suffer too much though.
Oh, we were just talking about preferred condiments, Molly.
Jacob might be in here.
Maybe.
Viagra's in here.
Have a quick look through, or
Look through these. I mean, anywhere can spawn it. And around DMR, Mac. I don't suppose you want that, do you?
no, I'm good, thanks.
Where is it? Nawaf. Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
Door's locked.
Interesting.
Locking. You ready? Are you opening?
Yep.
Empty ammo box.
Somebody's been about.
You probably meant to run across now whilst there's still got some rain cover started out.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Hi Benjamin. Got some players that always constantly laying landmines, bear traps, tripwires in the same area. I think all you can say is blame the game, not the player. You either have them in or you don't. But I don't really see how you can counter it. That's
What's
something
that?
I would do.
What's that?
Indiscriminate laying of landmines, bear traps, and tripwires.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're in the game because I do actually like to use them. If I was to use one, I would tend to watch it or know that it was doing damage to someone that had done damage to me.
Yeah. It all depends on how you employ them. Yeah. It's never underestimate human scumbaggery. I think is the only takeaway you can have from that.
Hey Jojo. There's some Barack Obama sites here, if that's what you wanted for your... Actually seeing them on this corner as well.
They do fit. Now I just need a 9-volt battery, which goes in, and yeah, perfect. That just means for CQB, it just makes it a little easier.
Yup. Anything that spawns loot of these types Ones that have... These ones here. One with the wooden backs.
Yeah.
Just to save you sort of searching through every single P3S.
There you go, managed to replace your sewing kit.
Ah!
Oh, the sky's cleared up.
Yeah, I think we're ripe for a torch if we can get some rags.
I should have picked up one of those sweaters or something.
Tell you where we might get one. There's actually a feeder shack over here, I think. Actually, I think it might be further south. Did it? Oh, go this way anyway. I think landmines are too bad because they don't kill you. Bear traps don't kill you. Tripwires are the real problem. I didn't even know that building existed there.
Car building.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a like a beige house out in one of these woods as well. Somewhere near here.
Hi, Arthur. I'm very good. I hope you're well too. We need the airfield, the shots.
Very well.
As we leave the airfield, someone starts shooting.
I didn't hear that.
Does that cut up? I bet it turns into burlap strips, doesn't it? It does. Be able to put burlap strips around your shaft.
Do they go on the pointy end?
Yeah. Hey, Tom. Got potential crash sites and convoy to our left.
Yes, this is where the... Wasn't there a convoy crash site to our right somewhere as well?
Just right in front of us, actually.
Yeah, that's where it was last time, wasn't it? It was just out there.
All the convoys there.
Nice. Let's go and have a look.
Hold on, hold on. You just pull them reins in a minute.
Well, obviously we check the area out first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know what you like. Loot! Woo! Right, let's go. There's no zombies. Thank you for the prime, Arthur. You did just sub, yeah. I have to say, these streams are brilliant. I've learned so much from them. Good to hear. One thing I would say about bear traps and trips, I tend to find that people are lazy and landmines. So they will
Mostly somewhere. I don't know where it was.
will mostly place them where they pick, especially a bear trap. A bear trap is a crash site just over there. Bear trap's really heavy to carry around. They tend to spawn in hunting areas, specifically the summer camps. So when you go into those chalet type buildings, it's best to stop at the door and just do a quick inventory search, because if there's a bear trap laid, show it. Sometimes they can sink into the floor.
And claymores and trip lines are often saved for base defense.
Yeah, I mean, tripwire would also show up there. I tend to step around the likes of the northwest evacuation, or the western evac, very carefully. Eyes right out and stopping at every entrance to a tent and just imagery searching.
The more canny base builders will put their tripwires and that in buildings next to or around where their base is, if it's in a built-up area. Not necessarily straight on top of where their base is.
I'm sniffing an ACOG here, Toby.
Oh yeah. LAR.
With an ACOG?
No, just the foul. .60 round mag.
EDMR.
I wish. That would be nice.
Well, we've got
A bit pithy. Well,
chance over at the other place.
yeah.
Good.
Then there's a crash site just beyond it, isn't there?
Well, I meant the crash site, but I suppose you'd refer into the barns. Let's see if I can get some rags. Little village that where they'd laid mines and bloody trips everywhere.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, I think they viewed that entire village as their home.
I'm trying to pick up that leather sewing kit for you, but you can get it.
Yeah, and whilst I'm here, my boots have just gone damaged, so I just use made of my old leather sewing kit as... Hold on.
How's DayZ been lately? There's been doing up too much good. I'm out of the loop. They've kind of pulled back a little bit on updates and concentrated on their latest. They're releasing a new map on a DLC.
I think they've kind of got into a rhythm of 6 monthly updates, haven't they? 2 big patches a year.
It was a bit more than that until they this new project on. More like once a quarter.
Got a black ski mask here if you want it.
No, I got a green one. You could rip it up though if you're not going to use it.
Well, what I may do is, if I repair it up, I'll switch it out for my blue one.
Hi, friendship.
Although I didn't actually get... It's still damaged, but it's high insulation, so that's fine.
Thank you if you
Some
want it.
rags now.
Here, let's stick.
Two rags.
I'm going to get you.
You gonna go in a house and do it?
Nah, fuck it. We'll run to that crash site with him.
Cool. The rags are on deck. Got your sewing kit for a second. I'll Excellent.
Hi, Hayes.
Yeah, I'll pick up the sewing kit.
Swivel!
In fact, I'll drop the sewing kit. There you go.
You two's up.
Yeah, right on top of you. Hoping it'll work on. Sorting out, and I think it is. Although I'm still wet, so I don't know whether.
I'm completely done. You take it.
Did it go out your gillies as well?
It's on damp. It's not exactly doing much. Started out towards the red barn.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a second. Oh.
Where are you taking that to?
More than just I was just
Which country's next?
just that point north. There you go. I had to drop that flashbang because it was badly damaged. I didn't want it fucking going off on me.
That's understandable. I don't see any zombies there. I'll just have a quick go up on the roof. This.
Okay.
a zombie now. Coming down.
Roger that.
Oh, Lucas, when are we going to see an FT, Molly and Toby run? I don't know. We were doing that for the Base Bandit, but Base Bandit sort of come to a halt as far as hoarding stuff and going out and collecting stuff is concerned.
The unholy trinity.
I was wrong last time, but I am feeling the ghillie this time.
Fuck me.
How many zombies are you killing?
Just the one. I hit him 3 times. I didn't miss a bunch, but I hit him 3 times before he went down. It's a ghillie rat.
Something.
Ghillie suit.
Huh?
Ghillie suit.
There is a ghillie suit.
Yeah, I've got it on. Unless you want it.
No, because then one of us can't take this. We've both got a ghillie this way.
Right, coming back to you. Just need the headdress and I'm sorted. And the ACOG.
I now remember what I did on that evening when you finished and I carried on. Someone's got a base in Pistoshka.
Okay.
And I killed him. But he had his base locked up at the time. He was out and about fetching wood and I thought he might have left it open.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good quality of life hack, that torches. Thank you very much, Jimmy, for the information on that. torch exploit is not intended. It's deflecting the software and using it is cheating. Let me tell you what's cheating. Something I come across every single time I play DayZ almost. That people kill me using ESP and auto. So if I'm going to dry my clothes out a little bit quicker, I don't consider it cheating.
Also, it's been a known issue for a while, and the devs haven't resolved it.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like unlimited ammo, or if it was seeing through walls, or if it was something that gave you an immediate advantage in a PvP scenario, you could argue getting more stamina is doing that. It's not, it's just speeding up the process. Process that it's ridiculously long anyway.
Yeah, they adjusted the fires, but didn't
They
adjust
didn't
the
adjust the
torches.
torches, yeah.
That's all it was. It's no more of a cheat than using the zombies to determine whether somebody is or is not in a vicinity.
Well, that's intended, isn't it? Whereas if this is not intended, then it is using something that's not intended in the game. But I draw a fine line on that sort of stuff, and if it's something that I'm aware of, that like there was something where you could use a glow stick to get into a base just recently. Now that to me is something that's, you know, that's not right. I wouldn't even consider using something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're running around with a torch, you haven't got a gun in your hand for a start. So you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Yeah. You could argue that there is a level of intent with the zombies, in that they very much intended that zombies would spawn everywhere, and for a long time that's what occurred. Then more zombies spawned in depending on whether somebody was in the area. But as you know, hardware limitations or performance issues with the zombie AI meant that the scalability had to be pulled back to the point it is, and that's the trade-off they made.
It's not going to make any difference anyway, because it's going to piss it down again in a minute. So there's a barrel in a tree up here, and from that tree you can actually see the house that the person's building in. I actually heard something here, Toby. Thought he was to my right.
Could have been me.
No, but that's the thing. I turned around and he was miles back. Oh, no one there. The AK's missing out of it.
Here comes the rain.
Yep. The zombies just spawned in. I'm not sure, but because it's a runner, so it might have been somewhere else, and it's just run into view. It wouldn't surprise me if the DayZ devs couldn't actually work out how to fix the torches, so they made it rain more.
That is a very developer way of fixing an issue.
Do we want to go down here? Let's see if we're going to actually gain much by going down there.
No, we don't.
We'll check for another crash site. Turning that volume down a bit. Hi, Bacon.
I think the nearly two decade long journey that this mouse mat I have has had is finally coming to an end. I think it's starting to wear out, getting a bit, starting to feel a bit funny.
I had to buy another one. Mine started to turn into some sort of adhesive.
Oh.
So I was definitely ready for a change.
This one is from when you needed a new mouse, so I think you pulled a MX518 off of the shelf.
Oh, the ones that came with the free thing? What's this?
It came with the Steel Series mouse pads. You pulled the mouse out. I was like, I need the mouse. You have the mouse pad. That had to be.
Is it a foam one then, or a metal one?
It's a plastic one. It's
Plastic mouse pad.
yeah. It's about.
That can't do any good for you. What's that bit? What would you call that bit? The bit I reckon genetically we're gonna evolve that bit into a USB port or a ball, a bit that makes contact with the mouse pad when you move the mouse. You see people that use the computers a lot, but often those areas are quite red and swollen. I think eventually it will turn into some sort of roller system.
No, bar having it not being quite as, being more smoothed out than the rest of my hand, it's basically the same, fine.
I've got some give on mine because it's foam.
the main point of rest for me is actually sort of towards the top of my forearm. So that doesn't actually, my hand doesn't actually rest on my pad.
What, because the arms of your chair lift up high
No,
enough?
because I have, when I installed this desk, I specifically installed it to my height, so my monitors and my chair and my desk are all perfectly adjusted for me. I suggested that Tara did the same thing her side, which basically meant having it 3 inches lower, and 8 years on she's now saying, "This desk's too high for me." Guess we'll
I
have
still
to
don't
lower
understand
it.
how your arm picks up the slack.
Because that's
your mouse pad quite a long way into the desk then?
Yeah, so my
So my mouse pad actually comes off the edge of the desk.
so my arm is resting, makes contact with the edge of the desk just after my elbow.
Right. Well, even though I've got a cutout in my desk, my mouse pad, my mouse hand go all the way to the edge of the desk, and I actually flap the mouse pad over the edge of the desk so it's nice and soft and don't have any edges there.
Ah.
Then you've got longer arms, I suppose.
Yeah, my mouse is about a foot in off the end of the desk. My desk is actually kitchen worktop.
Yeah, I've got a kitchen worktop underneath this desk as the main structure, and then I put a template over the top which has got a cutout in it, so it's ergonomically designed to allow me to sort of sit into it, and then it curves back out towards where my mouse hand is, so it's not flush.
Yes, because what occurred was that the kitchen worktop wasn't deep enough, so what I had to do was back 2 pieces of worktop together so I could get my monitors far enough away.
Oh, just?
And then the legs and that are made up of steel tube and scaffolding joints.
Do any of you English folk have proper offices? I would say mine's pretty good.
Mine's custom made.
3 27-inch monitors. I've got a 50-inch television. Got air conditioning. It's completely enclosed. I've got extraction. Carpeted. Acoustically designed with a wall pad. It's a streaming office. Mine is, mate.
Mine's none of that.
You don't spend 10 hours a day in yours.
No, I just spend 25, 30 hours a week in here.
You're in my bush.
Sorry. I'll go to mine.
I can't see a fucking thing. Let's just head out and wait until the rain stops, I think. We've been going for an hour and a half, and I would say we've probably had 20 minutes without rain.
Yeah, sounds about right.
When we used an exploit. Dry ourselves quickly.
Well, that's what it is. It's this isn't rain. It's just our tears because we feel so bad for using an exploit.
Those salty tears.
Yeah.
We could get a cow. That's a good idea. We'll have the BMC cow.
Does it come with like a special livery? It's got like a specific paint job.
No, it shits bullets.
Here it is.
Yeah, watch out, don't get behind it. Those bollocks aren't filled with milk.
They're balls of steel, aren't they?
Which one do you want? Do you want Billy Big Bollocks or do you want Fanny Fat Flange? Alright.
Well, I jammed.
Can't actually see. Can you hit this thing?
You eventually did.
No, you.
I hit it like 4 or 5 times. And jammed up. What's going to be interesting is how much steak can we take?
Let me just make some twos.
I can take 3. And there's...
I can take 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect, that's all. That's exactly what's left. We're going to go cook it.
I mean, we can go to Mishkino. With this weather, it ain't going to let up in 5 minutes.
No, it's true.
I got tired of not being able to see in-game at night during real daylight, so you staple cardboard over the windows today. If your neighbours think... Well, yes, they probably would look at that.
Sounds a bit like an exploit to me.
Well, I got so fed up with being able to see so easily at night time, I've stapled some cardboard to my face.
What the fuck? Is there somebody off the edge of the map who's trying to call in artillery on us?
They've got Hicks on control. I'm quite fortunate this room doesn't have any windows. Well, in fact, it does. It has one window on the door, but I've got a curtain over it.
You boarded over the others.
She bricked over one.
Yeah.
Bricked it out and then told the council I've only got 4 windows in the house. And
Gave you money off your council tax today.
yeah. Right, I'm going to turn the volume up. Wait, quite full.
Cool.
Is there a better place to cook? There isn't a better place to cook, is there? Because that's why we cook where we cook.
Yeah,
Is there somewhere closer? We go to Rogovo. Then we can go and check Novi Starry and do that run, because this run puts a straight slap bang in Delhi pretty much.
Yeah.
You have a blind and curtains in your room. Any room that you'll have, any room that you're in will have curtains in it. At least we don't need to use the drying thing, too, because this fire... Oh, mind you, it will take forever. For anyone watching on low brightness monitors or mobile devices, or happen to be watching outside, should be able to see now, finally. Is that wolves?
I hear the wolf. I heard
Oh no, it's barking of the deer.
deer.
Saw movement down there. Could be a runner, could be a player. A runner.
This house here.
Yeah, this is the house to do. Bring the meat in.
Sorry.
You want lighter? Have you're right. Do you want paper?
I could do with some paper. I don't actually have any paper. Thank you. There's the matches.
Well, it's ruined. That's the problem. So it's not going to be quite as good as Toby's.
That's one thing.
I'm not near you at the moment, brother. I'm trying to get some rags.
Yeah, if you also come across a sewing kit, that'd be great.
I've got 3/4 on a sewing. So.
Yeah, I just don't have one. And I've got a ghillie rat that's pretty hot. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I couldn't use the swipe because I haven't got enough stamina because wet. I was just pinned basically.
I'll go come in and grab the 4 steaks that are on the deck.
Just trying to get this torch going so I can get some stamina back. Some of the clothing I still actually prefer to be damaged. Some of the brighter, shinier jackets.
Yeah, some of them.
Still offer high isolation even when damaged, so.
Yeah, some of the quilted and wool jackets. I don't really wear the outdoorsy ones. Yeah, there's 4 on the deck for you.
I'm dropping bandages. Oh, fuck me. Bash the shit out of one suppressor and damaged another.
Yeah, I can give you one.
Drop in a warm one.
No, I can just straight up give you one. I've got the space on them.
All the food.
Well, I'll finish eating this piece off and I'll grab a piece.
I mean, I can. Got rid of this torch. Not actually doing anything. I wonder if you can only work it outside. No, it's done it.
You're finished with the torch, I'll take it.
I haven't. You can take it. You need to dry your face mask out. It won't dry it. Yeah, that's the problem with pre-making the suppressors. You get, I mean, normally I wouldn't be entertaining the zombies at all. Just be shooting them with suppress, but kind of got a bit caught out there. I thought I'd have enough stamina to swipe it with a gun.
Normally we wouldn't make up all the suppressors, but we just didn't really have the space to be messing around with all that stuff. There you go, if you want it back. Can I borrow your sewing kit?
I haven't had that issue with the bolt suppressors. They always come back pristine when I've played. Well, Toby had a load made up, and I had them on this character as well.
Ready to roll when you are.
Cool. Oh, we're going to go to start it, that was right. Top up at the well here, because we're out of tabs, aren't we?
Yeah, can do. Makes sense.
see a thing I want.
Okay.
Had the bottle in my face. Thought that might happen. Got a stable connection.
Okay.
Am I gone?
Yeah. Right. Having a ghillie wrap that's the same colour as your ghillie suit makes a big difference.
Yeah, this is sticking out a lot. Back in.
You're running with a canteen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I can plug in headshot.
Oh, 308. Do we have a base? We used to have a stash, but after the server wipe, we didn't bother recovering it, and now no. Stamina light.
Sorry?
What's your stamina like?
Probably about a third. Apparently the... Sorry?
I'm a bit better than that.
It may be slightly higher.
Apparently what?
Sorry, did I say something?
You said apparently, and then I interrupted and said, what's your stamina like? You was about to say apparently. I don't know what it was you was going to say.
Neither do I. I don't even remember saying the word apparently.
Is YouTube still operational? If someone on YouTube could type a dot or something? Thank you. Hi, YouTube. Where are we going to look at? Normally look. Let's go this way and then we can look over the Anastar. Just steady run. Not really seen or heard anyone that beta. And then
Yeah.
Shots on the airfield as we left.
I didn't hear them.
Very distant.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to park up here for a sec and look at Toby. Or Starry even. Don't see it. Hi, Jay Shady. Just moving. The guy was in the room above. He was shooting through the walls. Shady. And to top it all, after the stream, YouTube decided that the bloke that was cheating and shooting through walls and also playing music, the music was copyrighted. They wouldn't monetize the VOD.
But not only was fucker cheating, he meant that you couldn't make any shadows.
Yeah, I lost 50p. I actually muted the audio. It gives you an option to get rid of it. I got rid of it. I don't think I can see anyone in Novi, but I can't see. Not the best view from here. Magical tree, though. I don't know, did you? Give you some super zoom. How far is it? Kilometre? Maybe just a bit over?
Yeah, about that.
Let's go to our other spot. But you could do something about the swaying. You can use binoculars.
You can lay down.
Take the scope off and just use the scope. It doesn't sway at all, but I think they have to have it, otherwise, like, the PvP's really easy anyway. You had no sway.
Yeah, it's purely a gameplay mechanic.
Yeah. If you was running with no stamina.
Like that other thing where you put suppressors on weapons and it massively reduces the range of the effective range of the gun.
Nothing my side. Novi side. Starry's still clear.
Hmm.
I mean, the swaying used to be as wild as fuck, and they didn't even have a whole breath back in the olden days.
Yeah.
You just had to, but it did follow a set pattern, so you could sort of. Whereas now it seems to be pretty much random. I suppose we should move on. Still nothing over that way.
I wasn't looking. I was still looking at. Sorry, but no, I don't see anything yet. Toby.
Oh, I was looking at Novi. I don't see anything there. Likewise, Starry's the same. So I guess we just clear out. Don't sit in these trees forever.
No. People do rock up and they like to sit on your lap.
Hmm. Big guns.
Yes. That's why you shoot them in the big gun and then they have to run away.
Yeah. It's the warrior disarm.
That life, I did that a number of times.
It used to happen quite often now. I had someone shoot me yesterday. And it put my gun to badly damaged from, I think it was pristine.
Wow. How did it happen to me once, maybe twice?
I remember I was doing that event and I was scoping in and someone shot me in the scope and everything went black. Didn't get knocked out or anything, and then the scope just didn't work after that.
Yeah. Well, the round went down the scope then.
Your eyes attached to it. I think you go black permanently.
You probably end up with a black eye and maybe make some damage to your eye, but if it was like one of these hunting scopes, one of those hunting scopes, like a 5.56 round would probably penetrate halfway down the scope before stopping. There's so much
really thick.
There's lots. Then again, there's lots of different layers of laser glass. Like I don't know what a 308 round would do, but remember back in the day, Mythbusters did a thing where they did the scene from, I think it's from Saving Private Ryan, where he shoots the guy through the head, but shoots the round through the guy's scope. tested it, and basically it would. I remember the round would stop halfway through the scope.
Yeah, I suppose it's the layers that do it. I'm sure there's plenty of stupid people on YouTube that have decided that it's a good idea to test such a thing as well. That's stupid.
The kinetic energy still going to go somewhere, and it'll go straight into your eye socket. So you'd probably still end up with a really bad eye for a while, but probably wouldn't kill you. Assuming the round didn't come out of the scope somewhere else and just end up in your head anyway.
I'm interested to know how long these zombies are going to take to spawn in, so we get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in. So they're we can rely on them. Thank you for the bits. Thank you very much. I'll make a drink, I think. We'll park up somewhere over here.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a pee, so perfect.
American Sniper recreated that shot and it went right through. I don't know if he used the same round though. Any vanilla-ish server recommendations? You tried Karma Crew, Luke felt a bit off. Day one. It's the least amount of mods. Feels quite vanilla-ish. Oh, we didn't do that thing. Probably not those trees to do it. Look, best to do it in anyway. We won't go in those trees because we tried to log out in those trees once.
Yeah, I was going to say, nothing bad has ever happened in those trees.
I think the day one server has 80 as a max, but I'm not sure. You've got Spaggy's server that is completely vanilla, but it's not American friendly as far as prime time goes, because it loses population, American prime time. Is or eat for me. You want to park next to me? I'll wait for you.
Yeah. I'll be back in a sec.
Mm-hmm. The day one server's American, but it's friendly American, as in it's about 110 ping to me. It's very playable. But yeah, Spaggy, S-P-A-G-G-I-E, is a completely vanilla server. And as I say, that one drops off around about 11, 12 o'clock UK time. Any EU server recommendation? Pretty much the same. Like I will play Day 1 or Spaggies, but I don't play Spaggies because it's dark nights, and the time I play, the population drops off. Day 1, that stays populated right the way through, but the only thing about Day 1, I don't like the no fog. It makes the landscape look really unrealistic. I get why they do it, but I just don't like it. I don't like the weapons pack. But it really doesn't have much in the way of mods. I think those shots are in Nasdino. They haven't lowered the Mosin spawn, but they have put it in tier 3 only.
I'm back.
Shot straight down the hill that way.
Okay.
Nazadino, I think.
Yes, they're a ways off.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in front of you. You sit back a bit, and if I die, just run the other way. It might be the case that they can't reach if you're further ahead. If you're ahead of me, no, the shots are that way. I'll go in this tree.
Okay.
So if I get shot, then just run. Like from a distance, I mean. Right, back in a sec. Alright. Any other sounds that way?
No, I didn't hear a shit.
I don't think we go and take someone in Azadino. I think that's probably a bit pushing flies, really. No disrespect, but that gear's going to be a bit too heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still... Tier 3 just means Starry West and then Zelly North. It's in that sort of upper left quadrant.
But with the advent
Still very
of the,
achievable.
of the VS98 being effectively a modernised Mosin, it would make sense to bump the Mosin down.
Yeah, but that SV98 can only come from military, though.
So tier 4.
Crash sites. Tier 3 still. Tier 3 just means an area of the map. Doesn't mean military. It's relevant to a section of the map, not specific points.
The whilst the Lopatino barns have military, it's still tier 3.
No, Lopatino barns actually have tier 4 military.
And Lopatino's in a tier 3 area.
There aren't any actual tier 4 areas. There's tier 1, 2 and 3. Tier 4 is just reference to military only. My visibility is limited over there. I don't know if you can see any better. Or are you looking around?
I was staying close in.
That's okay. It's clear.
What?
What the hell? You've got a what's it coming out the front, or a dildo coming out the front and a dildo coming out the back. You look alright on stage.
Fun for everyone. Bar those. That's why I think the spray cans would be great. You can just apply some spray to these just to give them a little bit of camo.
The bottle suppressor, but they're just ridiculously OP anyway.
They are.
So to have them camo would be. I don't know. I think it makes it even more. I think really you should take them off. I mean, both of us shouldn't be running with them on, but well, neither of us should I say? You know.
It's more just when we need to take those snapshots.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd forget. I'd forget if I don't have it on.
Yeah, me too. And the only reason I got one on the DMR is because it's damaged, and I've got 3 on me plus 1 on the winning.
How would you feel if all windows in houses could be jumped in and out of? I think only if it looks like you could do it.
Yeah, it would be nice if it did look like they could be done. It would just give you potential some flanking opportunities on people in buildings.
Yeah, awkward buildings. It just puts it in your hand, not on the. It's the same dilemma with the ACOG when it, like if you don't like the irons, or if you say if you're running The Blaze is your only gun, but you've got a long-range scope. I think it'd be really good if you could use that hotbar facility for that particular purpose.
Essentially creating a macro that says, put that weapon, put this item on that item, attach it to that item.
Yeah.
Nice if it did like a 2-second animation or something. Or a second animation. So you can still draw your weapon, but it just takes you a little longer.
So, what you could do, I suppose, is have one hotbar taking up the gun without the suppressor, without the scope, and then another one when it's got it, and you hit 2 different buttons.
Yeah.
And without the scope, it just immediately draws. With it, takes the extra second.
In effect, yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's not me, I've got a suppressor on it. Well,
There's
so my
mushrooms
first
to the
shot,
right.
first shot, be quiet.
What was that? VMC? Oh, probably too far for that. Goody, hi. For the bits. Too many hotbar buttons and I end up in trouble anyway. If I get shot sometimes, I gibber that much, I end up with a fucking glow stick in my hand. I'm prone on the floor.
Certainly not VMC. VMC is nuked.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to go over to see if we can find some fun over the south side of the map.
Yeah.
Southwest. Wasn't that hitting when we were leaving ages ago?
That hit when...
Pissing it down. And we were just before pre-cook.
Yeah, so it should be disappearing soon. How long does it last? How long persistent for what?
I thought it was only up for 30 minutes.
Maybe
Like-
it came down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has been liberal use of the WMDs this evening. Everywhere we've left seems to have been gassed.
How many players for server is a sweet spot? 60 to 80. However, now this is a big however. It depends on the server. You can play some servers, decent community servers, with 20 people on, and you'll have more action in the northwest than you would on a official server, because 80% of the population is coastal. On a server where it gets a lot of football and variations of player characters coming through, or players coming through with different characters. So like on a community server, people log out where they're already in situ northwest, deep into the map. When they come back, that's where they are.
When they respawn. Shit, player ahead of us going left or right. Where is he? Is he?
Pressure.
Get him?
No, he's gone prone. Hit him. I've got eyes on if you want to push.
I don't see where he is.
Straight the way I'm pointing. You moving? Oh yeah.
Yep, he's down. But he's just got a bunch of food. If you want to come and grab some bits, because I've not got any space. Picked up a couple of bottles and some duct tape from him.
We killed a noob.
No, he's low geared, but he's got food and he had fabs and some.
I don't know where you are.
His body's just here. Come back. It was just around. Where the fuck did his body go? There it is.
Right.
Yeah, he was running to his base. Yeah, multiple epoxy putties. I took one.
Yeah, he didn't want any part of that.
No, he was totally undergeared, and you scared the shit out of me, so I imagine you did even worse to him. I didn't realise you were switching to the Vickers, so I was thinking, what the fuck has somebody pushed up that tree line that I didn't spot?
I ruined his battery. And I shot him in the head.
Nice. Apparently my what do I call it? My recordings aren't working this evening because my Nvidia's decided to take a shit.
Alright, no worries.
Although all I did was get the spot.
Shoot.
Did you see him at all?
Oh no, as soon as you said you'd seen him, I saw him though, and the comms were great. I just looked and saw him go prone, then just thought, well, I'll keep him honest, and threw a few Vickers rounds at him.
Oh, so he has spotted us at the same time.
Yep. Absolutely shat his pants. Two ghillies coming towards him, geared like this, I should think.
Yeah, particularly when you got a noisy Vickers coming at you.
How do you guys get ghillies? I thought it was pretty time consuming to get them on vanilla. Crash sites. Heli crash sites specifically, but convoys, crash sites, train crashes. Really, really common there.
Don't be shy about going to the going up from the shrug to the cloak to the suit. They can help.
He'd have been better off putting his hands up rather than going prone. Don't think it would have mattered. I don't think I shoot someone in with their arms up like that. I think it would have made a difference. What would you do? Would you have shot him? Put his hands up?
I don't know. It would have certainly prompted a decision. If I was on my own, more than likely, can't take the risk. Can't control. You know, he could quickly go and pull out a pistol and just start leathering you with it at close range. Because you're going to have to approach him to speak to him and to potentially restrain him. We don't generally carry restraints, so the only option we would have would be to say to him, take all your clothes off and step away from them.
You're getting fucking weird now, Toby.
That's all you'd have. That's the only way you could reduce the threat, and we'd have to approach him from two different angles, so that he can't shoot both of us.
Well, it's always best to approach from two different angles if you've got no clothes on. And there's two of you. I would suggest, anyway. I've never had someone do that though, Molly. So I can't even say what I would do. So I can't see how you could say what would do.
Yeah, that is a good point from Molly though. On the we don't know whether he's alone. And to be fair, you opening fire, that made me think like, what the fuck? There's two of them. But
You must have thought you were imminently going to be you are deaded if that's the case.
well, I turned and then furrowed my brows, and you didn't start yelping, so I then quickly realised, oh, it was you that shot him. I was half expecting a fuck, I'm dead, or quickly put fire down.
Hey, Skillet.
Like I was ready to come charging through that bush with my DMR raised.
So did you? Where did you? I mean, like I saw him. I didn't move. I saw him. I just stayed where I was. So you did something.
I jinked right to block line of sight with the bush.
Right.
And
So it would have been me. He'd seen them.
Yeah. I suspect that it was you that he spotted. Plus, as well, he was moving left to right, so I assumed if he hadn't seen us, me cutting across that bush would put me out ahead of him. So
I
he'd be
couldn't
running.
see that VMC was covered in gas as well.
No,
His gun, I mean, he had his gun out. Gun was on the floor when he was dead. So, hi, car chief.
but it was just some sort of shotgun, wasn't it?
No, he had a IZH, and he had a shotgun on his back. He had some range. He could have reached me.
Could have given you a tickle.
IZH in the head, I'd be dead.
Yeah. You zip it in with a Vicar. That'll certainly make you dead. Follow it up with a 308 chaser.
That's pretty much what happened.
There's one thing that seems to have occurred recently without any coordination between us is follow-up shots on targets just to make sure they're dead.
Yeah, I think it's so unpredictable as to know whether or not someone's dead or alive. And they're as dangerous, unconscious as they are, especially if there's a bit of distance.
Certainly.
Or if you've got to approach and you don't know. Sounds like it's Zelly to me. Do we go Mosquito first? Do you want to chase those shots?
Go to Mosquito, I don't think.
I don't like people that are doing that shit.
No. I don't think chasing shots is been particularly advantageous for us.
I'd love to be able to. Love to be able to know that every shot that's being fired is being fired by someone that's either in trouble or having a fight or is just doesn't care.
Yes.
But unfortunately, you have to factor in other aspects of this game currently.
Yeah. People using ESB, magic bullets, torches.
I'm bored. Doing the run through the summer camp actually. No tablets left.
Yeah. Top up on
My suppressor's badly damaged actually. How you looking for kits?
weapon cleaning kit. I'm good. Leather sewing kit. I'm pretty good.
I meant the weapon cleaning kit. Have you got a percentage of one left or not?
I've got 75 left on one.
Have you got another one?
No, I only carry the one weapon cleaning clip.
Might as well just use this then. Thought I might be able to finish one off and lower your weight. What's that, man? I need some SP6 at some point. It does spit it out quite quickly. Down to 50.
SP6.
Down to 50, and I've got a 30 round mag with 20 in it and a 20 round mag with Nelt in it. So when this 30 goes through, it'll probably put the 0 in.
Yeah.
Well, it won't, but I have had it put the 20 in when they're both full.
To be honest, that's why I picked up the third 20 round mag. Just so I didn't put the 10 round mag in.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider hotbarring it, but my hotbar's a bit busy.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know why, but I've got an EpiPen on number 3.
Hmm.
Epic Luca, hello. Yeah, the guy that I was telling you about in Pustoshka, I've been watching this from that barrel where we were overwatching. I'd been there for about 20 minutes. I kept on seeing his internal door opening and closing, but I didn't know that's what it was at the time. I could just see this door flapping backwards and forwards. I was like, what's going on? And then he appeared every now and again outside with a big backpack and flanked all the way around, thinking he was going to be looting the town, looking for some more base building supplies to try and catch him out. Came back all the way back up to that tree, had a look back down again. And his door started flapping backwards and forwards again, and I was like, right. And then he came out and started cutting trees down. So I went to go close quarters, and he was carrying a massive, great big, one of those massive, great big logs you use for the base building. He was hauling one of those. And I shot him in the back about 4 times, and I thought that was it. He was done. And it didn't kill him with the Vickers.
Oh,
Just
wow.
dropped the log, ran through these trees that he'd dropped to the floor, and I couldn't see him. So I circled round, went to shoot him. I shot at him as he shot at me. I killed him, and then bang! It said you are disconnected because I'd hit his base bubble. And it was full of stuff, so full. You know how it logs you out.
Yeah.
So I was really lucky that it actually logged me out after I
you
killed him.
Killed him, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I'd have been in the right bother.
To be honest, it's probably caused probably him dropping to the floor. His loot then becomes accessible to you, and his weapon drops to the deck and stuff like that. That probably either caused the stack to overflow or caused a refresh on the entire loot in the vicinity, and that just caused it to crap out.
I mean, it's possible, or it could just be that, we've stood right next to bases before, and that's when it's gone. But I don't know what the ins and outs of how it happens. But I didn't actually know he was dead until I came back in. Made that a bit more interesting.
Until you came back and you didn't know whether you were going to be dead.
Oh, true, yeah. Like, if I'd have knocked him unconscious, then it just kicks me off the server. Nothing to report from there. Can we do a run through or what? What do you think?
I've got the 9mm, so we can do if you want. Chance of picking up your ammo, I guess.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Get it done before night time.
How are you so geared up again after you died yesterday? Wait, it doesn't actually take that long to get geared up. But this is another character. And it would take quite a long time to get as geared as this character is.
Captain's outside, so I'm gonna get down the bottom here and see if I can get up on.
Don't use all your stamina before you get there. Brought them all in. But Izzy likes a bit of wet ass pussy.
There's a lot of them here.
We're thinking more than just for us.
I don't know. It could be they're just over this side of the camp.
Hmm. Gonna put the camera on before we go in. Just give me a sec. Oh, wait. Be aware of that's what I'm doing. Shit. Too bright. And him.
Sure. Behind you.
Hey, John T. You want in 9mm?
No, I'm good at the moment. You wanting ACP? Not that I can actually pick anything up.
I'm down to 14 plus 30. I've done my bit. I'm gonna go out and do the
Yeah,
furthest
I'll do
handy.
furthest. Okay, I'll do the closest to him.
You check those zombies for SP6.
I didn't. I checked them, but I didn't see any. Don't recall seeing any SP6.
Five of them gone. Oh no, they're all here. All of them. What's that plate like?
Badly damaged.
A PD? Yeah, I think like the SP6 is all right to find if you're in and out of military bases all the time, but really not. I'm not a close quarters kind of guy. I'm finding it a little bit tricky. I suppose I will throw 10 rounds randomly across a field at someone. Irish. Where did I pick it? Oh, yeah. Do you need some 308?
No. It's 10 rounds of 4.58 ACV for you. Just here.
Here it comes. Don't even look like it should be raining, does it? Sun's out.
Yeah.
Check this on this camp. A bit weird, there's no zombies here.
They were here before
Before?
we came down.
Oh. Normally at this little junction when I get between the two and I've not seen them. I can hear them below now. tried to do the. I shot him while he was doing his leg over animation. That caused him to do. He got over the fence, and then when he got over the fence, because I just shot him mid-animation, he did the animation again. So it looked like he was coming towards me, hopping.
He was hopping mad.
It was. I'm on your row.
There we go.
3 tabs.
Perfect.
What do you got?
Fuck all.
You can get any tabs?
Nope.
One on the ground then.
No, I can't pick them up with me using my last slot.
All your space. What do you use for?
Suppressors, bottles, ammunition. I'm carrying
All
like
this
200,
survival nonsense.
200 rounds of 308.
Probably a few too many, innit?
Probably. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full boxes. 60 rounds in 3 mags. And 40 rounds loose. Plus I got 45 rounds of 9mm in 3 mags and 3 stacks of ammo.
Oh, you could probably lose a mag then. Don't see there's any point in ever having more than 2 mags for the pistol.
There has been
You?
this evening where one was empty, one was half, and I could just put the third in and then mag up whilst
That's
we
just
were.
inventory management though, isn't it?
Yes, but it also meant that I always had a full mag in my gun, and I could just remag the other gun, remag when it was convenient, when we weren't being shot or in a hot zone.
The DeLorean's still down there.
Can you still light them with matches to send them back to the coast?
That was .62, dude.
I can't remember. Sometimes these things pop into my head, and I forget the time frame on things.
Right, yeah. Do we ever go to the Northwest Airfield? We went to the airfield earlier. About an hour and a half ago.
Well,
no, not
2.5
normally.
hours ago.
Eh?
Oh, we went there fairly early on. We went to
Somehow it says we've been streaming we've been going 3 hours. I thought we'd been going longer than that.
we're going since we're going 3.5 hours. Yeah. I don't know. I'm following just this grey floating dildo.
That's my alternate Twitter account.
Yeah, we went to the airfield pretty early on because we went up to we went and had a quick look. We had a quick look at Starry? Yeah, we did. We had a quick look at Starry, and we went up to. No, we didn't look at Starry. We went to Cab, and then we decided to loop through to Grish.
Yeah. I don't actually know where we are.
We're in the woods. Knock up a splint.
All that tells me where north is.
Yeah, well, we know roughly where on the map we are.
Well, this hill's going to tell us everything.
Or nothing.
There's a house there. Where the fuck are we?
Yeah, clearly it's told us everything.
Where's that? Have you worked out where we are yet?
I don't know. I'm keeping. I'm pulling security.
I'm going to go and look at that house and see if I can work out where the hell we are.
Is it the barn? No, it can't be. There's a
I
house
know
there.
where we are. Yeah, I know.
Cool. Are we massively off course?
No. We just went further north. Splint problems, I suppose.
Ah. And the rain.
Yeah, we're not going to see shit, are we, into Zilly? We can't make it through the trees to the right place. Oh, actually, looking back, his visibility's alright at the moment. It was 2 hours ago exactly when I asked where you were, and you said you were on the Northwest Airfield. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, I know where we are now. Only thing I can do at the moment is just focus on trying to follow you.
I just spun around and looked at you and thought, oh, that's quite tricky.
Yeah, it's the best I can do.
We're on the low wall line now. I don't know what it offers us, really.
I've seen down there.
Just a zombie with a head torch. I can just about make out the garage. After that, I need to go and move the aerial. Why are the colours looking so good on here? FD gives us some gamma through OBS to let us see at night. Yes, Molly, but the colours are vibrant. It's part of the gamma setting he uses. I don't know why I was reading that out. I was actually going to go into more detail. But yes, there's a bit of colour correction along with increased brightness gamma. Which looks great at night, but as soon as it starts getting light, it starts looking a bit too Fortnitey. I think there's more traffic comes through this area than there comes through our triple tree setup.
Not likely. Our triple tree setup is a very niche.
I'd say that word is the word I would use.
Very niche application.
Niche specifically. I mean,
yeah.
If anyone turns up there, they're just turning up there. I don't think they'd go in there because they know the ins and outs of the zombie spawns and know it's a very good spot.
Yeah, because let's be honest, it's a shit spot to get a shot on anybody.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's an Overwatch only. I think more infected should have the head torch. I think more infected should wear and look like survivors. Should be more variation on the clothing setup. Even ghillies. When I was running the juice server, I wanted to spawn in zombies randomly, sort of in a ghillie suit, close to, and maybe Mongo mentioned this, on top of a deer stand. So you climb up a deer stand, and there's a prone zombie there in a ghillie suit. Hi, Rob. Kind of just waiting for this rain to back off a little bit.
Yeah, can't do shit whilst it's like this.
My God, I can't see anything when I ADS with on my back with this ghillie suit and well, specifically the pistol holster.
Yeah, it can get in the way, can't it? Like the pouch is just about.
That's the holster that's getting in the way. Have you got one?
I don't know. I have a belt holster, but the pouches can still get pretty much close and pretty much in the way as you're aiming down low. What is cool though is when you raise if you've got a Baraka sight, you've got the dot on, you look down your scope with the dot on, and when it's raining, the dot has a light. It's got a halo. The dot has got a halo around it from the rain.
Oh. Yeah, I've just put that pistol holster on my belt and it's far better. Yeah, I see a lot of people playing that New York map. It was popular a while back. Don't know if there's been some update to it, make people want to play it again, or whether it was just sort of follow the leader. Take out the red torch. Is he disturbing you? I mean, it wouldn't be just taking him out. I'd have to go and take his battery off him. I don't know. I think it probably could, but it would most likely still work until you removed it and then tried to put it back on again. You know how DayZ is. I can hardly even make out the gas station now.
Yeah, I'm just laying here and just don't fuck all.
I've just switched to the sniper to have a look, see if it's improved, but daytime though, I think, hasn't it?
It may slowly be turning to daytime.
Oh, if you had the ACOG, you could see in perfectly, couldn't you?
Yes, yes, I could actually. But because it's an exploit, I'd have to staple cardboard over it.
Because Toby is just up there, if we can see him.
I can't even see me.
But yeah, I think there could be a lot done to the zombies. The runner zombies one of the best things they did because it makes you look twice. You could have them doing the RP walk. You could have them doing jogging. You could have them aping the animations and all the movements of the survivor. They don't have to all be crouching around doing what they're doing at the moment. I think it'd be more interesting. Certainly have you looking at them more than once.
Yeah.
Gonna get a view in soon. It's into the store. You just make out the garages. It's a tactical.
signs of rain lining up.
Yeah, I can see all the way to tactical now. Probably move to triple trees. Don't see any zombies over that way at the moment, though.
Cool. Let me move to your position. At my 18% stamina.
Should be 500 mushrooms on this hill.
Yeah.
I see one. You're ahead of me. Have you got a helmet on?
I've got a hat on.
Oh yeah, look like a helmet back there. Your weather system with the new map, swirling change of direction of winds. I think they might have announced that to bat off certain complaints from certain people about there being too much rain and problems with the weather system. But I might be wrong.
But will it affect ballistics?
No, it never will. Far too complicated for console where the market is.
True.
That's our trees.
Take these ones as we go past.
Hi, Nick. Going off the face covering, I think that hopefully that'll be enough.
Squelch, squelch.
Maybe, maybe no. Just my top was enough, but I'll do the trousers and all. What day is it? At night?
I think it's pretty early on, isn't it? It's sort of... Oh, we're going to rain again shortly.
Most likely. What's your view like to the orange brick and with the garages next to it?
Let me take a look.
Can you see my vision?
When fully zoomed in, it's similar.
Right. Because I know we've had different views from time to time. I didn't know whether or not I needed to change my settings. So anyone wondering why we just sat here, the regulars will know and will forgive me, hopefully, for telling this or explaining the reason. But just here was a military zone, right here, extending all the way across to here. Just here is an industrial zone, and if anyone comes into the military area, they will spawn zombies in front of us here. If they come in this way, from here this way, or if they come in from the top and then down. If they come in from the other end, they will spawn zombies in over there.
Bad boys are coming.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Gonna put an F and X right up you.
Quickly. My pistol, because I didn't do that. into the woods a little bit just to take them on.
Don't mind really.
It's just so that their carcasses aren't right behind us. Mushrooms. There they come.
Got one.
Two. Another one.
That's it. You twat. He's cheating, he was.
That fucker's gone. Made you bleed, did he?
No, I'm just fixing up the pistol.
I'm back in. Situation. In situ.
I can't see properly, really. I mean, I can just about see him. Maybe put those walls up and sort of head towards the house for Tuesday. What do you reckon? In that time? Are you muted?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's good. I've got one slot. I can't take anything. Let's be realistic here. I'm going to dump one of those epoxy putties because I've got two. There's no need to have two. Like, I don't want to. Yeah, I can't free up a great deal of space.
I can carry a little bit.
I can carry one.
I'm going to cut the next one up because there's not very many good cuts on that.
There's a number of decent cuts on this one.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces.
There's three, pretty much three full ones out here. You want to cut up the other one just to see?
Yeah, it's worth it. Hi, Russell. how's the run been? Reasonably uneventful. Toby's got a ghillie suit. We killed one dude. And
Kill some wolves.
killed some wolves, yeah. And they're coming back, apparently. Wolves are. You hear them?
Yeah, up the hill this time. Go up and meet them.
Yep. You don't have the pouches for your plate?
Yeah. I've basically got 48 slots and they're all full.
Why have you only got 48 slots?
96 slots. The fuck? My guns. That was weird. My gun continuously had. Whoa! Fucking hell! I've been led again. Shit, man! That fucker didn't want messing around, was he?
Oh.
I'll probably end up taking some more now.
My God, I can't see the bottom of this.
I could take 4.
Okay, all the stuff I've got's decent.
Let me just check this other one. Take 2 more.
Doesn't seem to make any difference. It cuts off the bottom of this on the plate carrier. And in 4K.
You only get the 2. You've got 4 rows of pouches.
Doesn't show me how much quantities on each of these meats. Bottom bit's missing.
That's the connection.
So like you can see it more clearly when I switch the mag over. You can't see part of the 5.
Okay. Yeah.
You've gone.
Oh, I'm coming back in. Out of here.
Facing the same way. West.
Ah.
it does until you've got your kit that you want. Once you've got the kit you want, I mean, look how much meat I'm carrying. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I don't know what Toby's messing around with inventory wise, but got 26 spaces there. Did you get a spot?
No.
Got a spot.
I've got quick look on my yeah. I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 of suppressors or bottles.
Okay,
tape.
I've got 3.
The tape. I've got 2,
Tape's
3,
4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stacks of ammo.
Don't need 12 stacks of ammo.
Maybe not, but you know, I could probably streamline that down a little bit, but
One of your mags could go.
3
A
mags.
pistol.
3 mags is perfect.
One of your mags could go.
I got 2 epis, 2 morphines, epoxy, leather sewing kit, medicines, vitamins and tetracycline.
You probably don't need to carry tetracycline.
Whetstone,
Vitamins, but
matches, pistol suppressor, can opener, lockpick, rangefinder.
don't need the spare pistol suppressor.
You will be surprised how often that has come in use. This
That's all down to management again.
yes, but
I'd
if I
slim
would,
that motherfucker down to a lot less, so I've got more stamina. I can tell you.
but how many times have you had it where a suppressor's gone knackered on you and you've gone loud?
It's happened, but it shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen, but you know, how many zombies did we take on in Mishkino? It felt like there was more than there should be there, and I had to switch my suppressor halfway through because it was.
You've forgotten to repair it beforehand.
It was worn, but it was.
No
It was
way
just,
did it go badly damaged whilst you were shooting those, dude. Not from worn.
the first shot took it to damaged. You can't repair it at worn. So the first shot took it down to damaged, and then it took it down. So I needed to switch it over to repair it. Now, I probably could have got through the rest of that fight no problem at all, because I still had the majority of badly damaged left. But you know, you never know
I think
when
it's
the
perfect
next shot's gonna jam it.
personal preference myself. And I tend to run lighter. Right, I'm done. We're both done. There'll be a video out tomorrow, 5, 6 o'clock on YouTube. We'll be back on Tuesday to continue these characters. Not until 10 o'clock though, because there's a football match on. I'll catch it all later. Good night.
Yep. Night night.
Yeah.
Bye.